Are you a commerce student and you're thinking that you want to settle outside India? Are you somebody who wants to work in maybe a Singapore or a Dubai or in the UK or any other big financial capital of the world? And you're thinking how to get there? Then in today's video, I'm going to share with you how ACCA as a qualification can power the journey of yours. They often say that if you want to work in India, of course ACCA has enough and more jobs, but if you want to travel outside India, ACCA can be your passport to going outside. Now, why do they call ACCA your passport to going outside India? What kind of jobs you can get? What kind of companies can support you? Let's talk about that in my video today. So, सबसे पहले तो समझते हैं कि ACCA as a qualification कहाँ rooted है. ACCA as a qualification आता है UK से. It's the local chartered accountancy of the UK. लेकिन ACCA के स्टूडेंट्स मोर देन 179 कंट्रीज अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड में पढ़ते हैं बिकॉज ये बहुत ही एक बेहतरीन ग्लोबल बिजनेस एंड फाइनेंस क्वालिफिकेशन है. So you have more than 30,000 students in India that do ACCA. You have a lot of ACCA students from Pakistan, Sri Lanka, lot of Southeast Asian countries including Singapore. Of course, you have a lot of students in the Middle East like Dubai. You have a lot of students in UK and of course the various European countries. Now logical है कि अगर इतने students इतने सारे countries में काम करते हैं तो वहाँ jobs भी मिलना चाहिए, right? नहीं तो students फिर कैसे पढ़ेंगे? तो ACCA ना एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ करता है which is called as the ACCA approved employer. What they do is every country they feel they have a sizable number of students. They go to the top companies of that country, okay? जो जितने भी top organizations हैं वहाँ, and they will sign off a contract and they call that company an ACCA approved employer. इसका मतलब है कि that organization will now start to hire ACCA students, place them in various positions. वहाँ के जो HR होंगे या वहाँ के जितने लोग काम करते हैं वो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में, they will start recognizing ACCA as a qualification. They will start recognizing the talent of ACCA students. Okay, so that makes it easy for ACCA students to get an entry into that organization. तो इस तरीके से ACCA ने across the world हर country जहाँ पे उनके पास sizable students हैं वहाँ उन लोगों ने employers के साथ टाइप करके रख दिया है. ठीक है. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive in straight away into the job portal of ACCA और मैं आपको बताऊंगा किस तरीके से ACCA के पास जॉब ओपनिंग्स कंट्री वाइज है, किस तरीके से उनके पास approved employers country wise है, and how this will become your passport to flying out. Come, let's dive in. So I'm on the job portal of the ACCA, which is jobs.accaglobal.com, and here you can look at jobs continent wise. You have UK, Asia Pacific, Africa, America, China, Middle East, and you have of course internship opportunities. Since the flavor of our video today is international, let's look at a job in UK. Okay, so let's say if you are somebody who's looking at settling in the UK or Europe, now you have jobs listed country wise, right? So all of these, if you see, are European countries, and if you look at UK, as of today as I talk to you, there are 8,078 jobs for ACCA students in the UK. All right, and if you click over here, you will be able to see a list of companies and their job openings. You'll be able to see the job descriptions, you can see salary packages, and these are all companies in the UK that have put up their job openings. All right, so this is with UK. I'm quite amazed to see the number. It's 8,078, which I think is a huge number. Okay, let's take another country. Let's say if you're looking at a job in, say, Singapore. So I go to Asia Pacific and I have here a list of Asian countries. I'm just drawing a reference to India. There are 1,019 jobs in India, which I think is huge. Okay, but let's say if you're flying to Singapore, Singapore has 803 openings. Now, given the size of Singapore, I think 803 is a very huge number to have. And again, when I click Singapore, I will be able to see local jobs in Singapore. ये जितने organizations listed हैं यहाँ पे, they are all Singapore. They may be multinational companies, but they all have openings in their Singapore office. So they are ACCA approved employers for Singapore particularly. Okay. Similarly, you know, let's say if you're looking at going to Dubai, you can go to Middle East and you can actually look at jobs in Middle Eastern countries. So you have Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, and so on and so forth. So इस तरीके से ACCA makes jobs available for you across various continents, and I think by now you are convinced of the fact that ACCA is really your passport if you want to fly internationally. It's recognized by the employer community very well. So whenever you go outside India, you will be welcomed with open arms, of course, once you find your calling and you get to the right organization. If you're looking at understanding more about how to crack the ACCA qualification and how to look for that job, whether in India or internationally, reach out to us on our numbers today and we'll be there to guide you.